Good morning, everyone. How is everyone's morning going? Oh yeah, my hair's all fucked up. I need a hair. Anyways, let's go down the card today for tonight's Impact Wrestling. It's gonna be a great night, and last week's was even greater. Who cashed all in, by the way? Um, okay. So first up, we got OVE Jake and Dave Christ and Sammy Callahan versus the other half of Ohio. Students versus teachers, children versus adults, however you want to put it. It's Ohio versus Ohio. Ace Austin, Zachary Wentz, and Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel is a phenomenal athlete. I've seen him on MLW twice. He's insane in the ring. He's athletic. He's durable, formidable. He's one to keep an eye on, and he's probably going to be No, they're all going to be highlights. Zachary Wentz. We've seen him time. We saw him on OVE's debut, where it was technically a squash match, but they went all out like it wasn't, which was pretty funny. Then we saw him last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Either 2 weeks ago or last week, where we saw him against Matt Sydal, which was a pretty freaking amazing match. Then we got Ace Austin. Ace Austin. Oh, what can I say about him? He's magic. Like literally magic. If you saw him on Zero Fear on One Night Only, was it One Night Only or yeah, it was One Night Only, Zero Fear, brought to you by Destiny Wrestling. They debuted Ace Austin, and his entrance was just amazing. Like he would come to the ring with an Aces coat, like a magic jacket, and then out of nowhere he pulled his staff just by doing a little gambit slam. And I was like, holy shit, that was amazing. So this is going to be this really squash match because they've been hyping up the thing that happened last week with Brian Cage teaming with the Luchadors, Pentagon, and Phoenix. So I really hope they just be able to go all out and there's not like interference like once like when Andrew Everett and Desmond came back like last tapings and Eddie Edwards decided to go on the mic and speak for himself and cancel out that great match that we could have witnessed, which made no sense to me, but whatever. Next we got Tessa Blanchard versus Su Yung in a rematch for the Knockouts Championship. Now here's the fun thing. Su Yung has been a champion for 3 months. No wait. Yeah, 3 months. And Tessa has been champion for 2 weeks. Technically a month, but 2 weeks. Now, if I were to go with business decision wise, I definitely let Tessa keep it. But if I were to go to my favorite wise, I would want Su Yung to get it. So either or, I'm good. Tessa's a great champion. Su Yung is a great champion. They were both great. Su Yung didn't have that much of a bang, so to speak. So it's very interesting to see this match. Moose Nation Moose reveals why he attacked Eddie Edwards. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Here's one thing. Moose has been around the world for 5 years. He was in Ring of Honor in the upcoming in the late broadcast of Destination America, which I first saw him in. And he was a heel back then. So he was a heel back then, and he was dominant as fuck. So we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure Impact knows how to work heels better than the Ring of Honor does. So I'm really excited where this character is going. Next up, we have Impact Wrestling Eli Drake Open Challenge. Okay, so this could be a debut match, this could be a tease match, or this could be a squash match. Here's the fun thing about open challenges. Joe Hendry's busy that night, so it's not going to be Joe Hendry for the 10th time. So when you really think about it, do you think, oh, I know who it's going to be? It's going to be Mr. Atlantis and the Tidwell dude. Maybe they'll finally be able to show some offense. Next, we got Impact Konnan. Who called Konnan and King? Okay, I want to elaborate on this for a minute. The way Konnan said "sir" last week was really interesting because who's above Konnan? Who could boss Konnan around? Konnan is like the elite of the LAX team. He's like the elite of Mexico. So it's really interesting to see who could be above Konnan. So I have 3 scenarios. 1, it could be Don Callis, Executive VP of Impact Wrestling, color commentator, background, creative check, creative operator, whatever you want to call him. But his name is Don. Don is king in Gang Talk. Now, I'm not really sure it's going to be that. Another one I'm excited, I'm probably 95% sure it's going to be, is Jeff Cobb in a Kingpin suit. Now, he's below Konnan, but he can pull off a Kingpin character than anyone I know. He can wear a suit and have that broad, muscle back look. And then after that, it's whatever goes. And then here's a fun one. Rey Mysterio debuts. He worked All In. He wasn't on Raw, and he wasn't on SmackDown. So that whole rumor of him popping up after All In is dead. So, and then we know Rey Mysterio's had talks with Impact, he's had talks with WWE, and he's had talks with other places. But that'd be pretty funny to see Rey Mysterio, this short little kingpin, taking orders from telling LAX what to do and telling OGs what to do, and knowing that it was Richie and a kid and how Rey Mysterio has a connection with kids, it does kind of make sense to have Rey Mysterio be the Don, the king, the kingpin. Well, enough about that. Hendry and Grado with Katarina versus the Desi Hit Squad. Finally, we're getting something other than Trevor Lee and the Cult of Lee versus Desi. Desi Hit Squad has been a really good team. I'm not really liking the racial factor, not being racist, but I don't know. I think the whole racial overplay is a bit overdone. But they're a really good team, and they work well with Gama being beaten by broomsticks and doing the Indian workouts. Hendry and Grado, though, that's a good team. They're best friends, but there's that Katarina factor, so it's really fun to see. A redefined rematch up next is Rich Swann versus Petey Williams. That's like the 3rd time, I believe. These guys put on great matches, and it's really great to see these 2 fun characters just go all out just for the hell of it. Not character building, not story wise. I will answer all questions at the end. So if you want to just do a question thread, just put all the questions in the chat and I'll read them when I'm done with the video. Yeah, that's a great thing to see, and that's it. That's all I have is 6 pictures. Out of everything, I'm mostly excited for the Ohio versus Ohio match. That's going to be a phenomenal match, and it's a kickoff, so I think they're kicking it off with that. I think the main event is going to be Moose reveals why. Mid-match is going to be Hendry versus Grado. Hendry and Grado versus Desi Hit Squad. After that's going to be the knockouts match, most likely. Filler match in between is the Eli Drake to warm us up for the main event. Then it's the Conan Speaks thing. And Rich Swann is probably going to be after the Ohio versus Ohio match. If I were Impact, I would open with the Ohio versus Ohio match, get everyone pumped and ready and jammed, and that would be fucking amazing. Okay, that's enough of that. I did have another thing I wanted to go through. Going through my phone and notes, sorry. Bookmarks. Oh, my updated live schedule. Now that I have internet and you can see me clearly, I hope, I will be doing a weekly update of running down the card as per usual. This Saturday I will be doing a running down the UK card for the Twitch show. And since now I have live internet, I will be doing Lucha Underground doesn't release their card, so I'm kind of upset about that. But I might do Lucha Underground reviews. MOW reviews, possibly. But I will be streaming 3 days a week on video game streams. Either today or tomorrow, I will be picking up Spider-Man, and my stream days are going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think so. Yeah. And then Tuesday and Thursday are going to be my Twitch streams. If all comes according to plan. My podcasts. I do have a podcast now as well. It's same thing as this one. Glimpse into My Mind. I really love that saying. I'm gonna get that on a shirt. Podbean app, Glimpse into My Mind. I will be doing reviews, topics, and rumor discussions. After I see Venom in October, I will be doing a podcast review of all the movies I have seen in 2018 and listing them in order of what I thought was best. Because after Venom, I don't think there's another movie coming out till January or February because Marvel's tapped out for the year. Disney's not doing anything really exciting at the end of the year. They have these weird Christmas shows that the Nutcracker, the Wish something. It's just not my taste. So after Venom, oh wait, I still have to see Meg. Is that even worth a review? Probably not. No. After Venom, I will be doing the podcast review. So I've also heard a little rumors going on about Chris Jericho. Obviously, he popped up at All In. But names have been circling around, so you can buzz that around your head. Jeff Cobb has been in the rumor mill. Rey Mysterio has been in the rumor mill. La Sicara, also known as Ivelisse, has been in the rumor mill. Taylor Hendricks has been in the rumor mill. Will Ospreay, if you believe it or not, has been in the rumor mill. Now that he's with WOS and they're working highly with UK, he's also been in the rumor mill to pop up. There was a tweet that Scott D'Amore did, and he's invited Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks to work with Impact. Not sure if they're going to do it. Not sure if they're going to happen, but he invited them. So that's really exciting to see. That's all I have today. I will be answering questions for a good 15 minutes. If you want to just scam the hell out of my chat lead, I'll answer the questions. Coolman952, I wonder when the other members of Desi Hit Squad will debut. Honestly, I kind of don't want them to. I don't want it to turn into a faction. I really don't. They don't need to be a faction. The Desi Hit Squad are fine just with Gama, Gersinder, and Hakeem. The other guys feel like fillers. I don't know. I'm not really excited for that. Plus, when that did happen, that was think that was Jarrett's idea to have like 5 members of the Desi Hit Squad. I don't know. I'm really okay with this Grissinder and Hakeem and Gama. Also cool, man. It bothers me that MLW doesn't let Impact use their talent, but Impact does let MLW use Impact's talent. I have a thing with that as well, but I'm actually on the opposite offense of that. I don't. Hey, what's up, Super Thomas? Super Pro Wrestling Age. I'm just gonna call you Thomas. I don't know how to pronounce your first header. What's up, Thomas? Doesn't let Impact. Okay, so MLW uses, but they use Impact talent recklessly, and I'm not okay with that. Stu Young was I heard she was somewhat nursing with a kind of a sprain or a twist, and after the Rich Swann concussion, when you need to be at Slammiversary in 2 days, I don't like how MLW uses Impact talent recklessly so close to upcoming shows. Like, for instance, there is a huge battle riot going down in New York Friday of Slammiversary of Bound for Glory. Bound for Glory is on the 22nd. They're doing or is it the 14th? I don't know. MLW is doing a live TV taping 3 days before Bound for Glory, and is broadcasted as violence. And half of the people on MLW are Impact talent. Stu Young, Rich, Callahan. I heard Moose is about to debut. Taya. Who else is on there? Pentagon and Phoenix. They have like 8 talents that are Impact talents. And Abyss is supposed to be in the MLW War Games, yes, and I think that's what's broadcasted this week. But I'm really kind of nervous because MLW is run by Court Bauer, and Court Bauer was a former WWE stooge. So that's his past. I'm not judging his future, but it does seem little coincidentally that he's using our talent recklessly to destroy Impact. And the fact he doesn't let us use his talent, it does seem like a one-sided situation. So I'm still watching MLW. I'm still watching the Impact guys. I'm still watching the MLW guys and stuff, but I'm really iffy on that whole situation. I think Lucha Underground uses our talent much better than MLW does. But we've only had one injury, so we can only have one strike against MLW. If another injury happens on that show, I think we need to cancel bookings. It seems like a risk, but yeah, Callahan was in a barroom brawl match with MVP. So it's basically a violence-themed show, which is just like Impact, but they're using our talents recklessly with reckless indie guys. So I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, this is gonna be Callahan's fifth team member for the War Games. Anything else before I close this out? Any more questions? How about that MNM versus MGK bullshit? Oh, I'll also be going to a live show on the 22nd. Another rap war. Which is funny. I wanted to bring something up. I have it saved somewhere on here. History has a way of repeating itself. Back in the early 90s through 2000s, hip hop was a war zone. That's an actual fact. It wasn't being brutalized for their music, and people had casualties of death. Like it was a war zone. But back then it was rap games versus territories versus hip hop. Notorious, Tupac, and Proof are the casualties of that exchange. This time in 2016 through present, it's rap legends versus rap posers. I think we all know how this will play out. MGK released a diss track to Eminem, and it was like, I don't know, it felt forced. I'm not familiar with diss tracks, but I'm pretty sure you don't just attack their music. You're supposed to attack them personally. Well, he did that too, but he went too far by mentioning his daughter and his wife. But his diss track was forced. His diss track was forced. And I forgot I have something going on today. I gotta call that guy back real quick. So I gotta close this up video real quick. I will be doing. This is gonna be the video for today. I will be streaming probably later today. I gotta figure some things out first. I may not though because I have that appointment to go to. All right. Well, later. Sorry to cut this short. Peace. They'd probably shit themselves if they found out what the rap verse was like now. That's the end of that. They would probably shit themselves and either wish themselves dead again. We have 6ix9ine. We have this MGK poser. We have this stupid name. Zentax just killed himself because he was depressed as shit. I don't fucking know. It's a horrible world. Right now, Eminem is still leading the charge, and that's the end of that. All right, peace. Catch me on Twitter at CVE at Misery Eater 101. I do constant updates there. I will be live tweeting Impact tonight. So, yay. Give me a like, subscribe, share, tweet, comment, whatever. I'm open to anything. I like every comment. I try to respond to everyone I can. I do this for you, not for me. So, peace.